Hello, hello, hello. This is Constance coming with you with the last part of the Domestic Violence Month, the last part of the Controlling Wheel. We will be talking about the last part of the Controlling Wheel, okay? And we'll be talking about minimizing, blaming, using children. This is Domestic Violence Month, and this is the last day of domestic violence. Okay, October the 31st, and we will be talking about the last four parts of the controlling wheel, 4 or 5 parts of the controlling wheel. Okay, my name is Constance Nine. I'm a domestic violence advocate, relationship coach. I'm not a psychologist, not a psychiatrist. Okay? I want to get that straight. And here we go. We're going to talk about the blaming part of the control wheel, the minimizing, the blaming of the control wheel. This is when the abuser blames you for everything. He blames you for the abuse. He blames you if he unemployed about the bills not being paid, when he don't help do anything. He is blame. You the reason why I'm like this. See, the abuser blames. He has to have an excuse why he abused you. Physically, financially, or whichever one he did. It's the blaming. Everything is your fault, okay? In domestic violence, on the control wheel, using children. If you separated from your husband or your boyfriend, fiance, and y'all have children together, they use children to relate messages, to keep a tabs on you. He might want to ask the kids, are you involved with another man while y'all separated? Did the man do anything to the kids, to y'all? Ask the kids, did any man do anything to y'all? That's an excuse to take the kids. They're using kids, okay? Using kids, or get angry at you and want to use the kids against you. Telling lies to the children, want to turn them against their own mother. It's abusers out there that fill their children up. Okay, brainwash the children and want to have the kids go against their own mother. Okay, and then the next stage on domestic violence wheel, we have economic abuse. Oh man, economic abuse. He want to see every dime you spend. He finds every receipts on the floors. And when the abuser see, this is how he do. When he find receipts, he'll lay them on a dresser. Okay, I go way back in the past in 2003. That's how my ex was. He'll confront me about $2. Economic abuse. They don't want you to have a dime. They want you to totally depend on them. It's okay, like I said before, for a man to take care of his wife. But there's another side where he don't want you to have no money at all. That's why it's good for a woman to have her finances together, have some kind of side hobby. It's nothing wrong with being a housewife, but some men are just controlling. They don't want you to have nothing. And then when the woman needs to escape, she don't have nothing financially to help her. She don't have a dollar. It's women that done cried. Their husbands won't let them have a job. And that's bad, ladies. When the man won't even let you have a job. He wants you to totally depend on him. He want to see every credit card statement. Where you get $5. Your son gave you, I thought you said you didn't have any money. He want to find out every thing you do with your money and want your money too. Some men have went far as take a woman money. See, if you're a weak victim, ladies, he'll take your money. Some men will wait on the paycheck, economic abuse, and take your money. How you going, and you men out there, how you going to take somebody's money? You don't take a man's money. You don't go out here in the streets and take another man's money. But you want to abuse a woman and take her money. Ladies, don't let that happen. A man take your money, okay, that you work hard for. The next stage is the male privilege. You want to tell a woman her place, okay? You don't want her to do nothing. Want to tell her role in life, which ain't nothing wrong with being a leader. But you can't tell a woman how to be a woman. You need to wear that makeup like this. You need to get your nails done like this. I like for you to wear your hair. A woman's role, trying to tell you a woman's role, okay? Male privilege. You know, it's a man's world. James Brown sings that in his music, and men have went crazy over it. It's a man's world. No, it's all of our world. You hear me? It's a man's world. And some of these jobs you get, ladies, it is a man, especially real estate. It's just men, like women don't exist. Well, anyway, that's another story. The last dangerous one, ladies, I want to tell you, and I'm going to end this domestic violence story time of threats. This is when a lot of women come up killed, murdered, threats. He's done threaten you now. If you tell him you're going to leave him, he's going to threaten you. If you tell him you're going to take the kids, he's going to threaten you. He threatened you with all his weapons, his guns, his pistols, everything. He got even put a knife to your throat. I've known women say they was at the kitchen table having breakfast, got into a small argument with their husband, and their husband put a knife to their throat. Okay, this is the threats now. You need to call the 1-800 domestic violence number, ladies. The 1-800, I'm going to leave the 1-800 number for you, okay? This is when the man threaten you, okay? He can threaten you still during the marriage, relationships, okay? Threaten to kill you, your mama, your daddy, your kids, your sister, your brother. This is the most dangerous part of the controlling will is when they start threatening. I hope and pray that you ladies get something out of this. Share this video. Be careful who you date in the future. If you don't want no relationship with a man, you need to tell him. Do not accept gifts from a strange man if you don't want to be with him, okay? Once you start accepting gifts, his money and stuff, you in this relationship, and then you try to get out, and then you find out that he's a dangerous man. Remember that some abusers, they don't have criminal background records. It might be 0 on his records. The next stage is to read the books that I told you all about, okay? Check to see if he has a mental problem, mental illness problem. See if he have anything going wrong, if he take any kind of medication, if he a drug addict, addicted to crack, cocaine, heroin, all of that. Because if he come in that door full of heavy drugs, you're going to get beat to death. That's when a lot of men assault and kill women under influence of alcohol and different drugs, okay? I love y'all. Like I was telling y'all before on the story time, I was a victim of domestic violence back in 2003. And I recently broke up with somebody. It's been a year now. He wasn't abusive, but he was the part of the control wheel of controlling. And he was, before I started finding out what a narcissist was and about the control wheel and all of that, he was emotional abusive, financial abusive. He hated women, and I did a background check on him. I'm wondering why he mistreated me so much, a good woman. And I am a good woman. And come to find out, he used to be a pimp. He went to prison for pimping. Okay? That's why I tell y'all to do a background check. And some of you ladies, you be with these men that have 15 to 30 charges on their records. You know these men have these charges. Some of you ladies say you didn't know he had his charges, but you need to verify a background check. Listen, if he have up to 15 to 18 charges, you need to get away from this man. Do not have a relationship with a man if you're not ready yet. Okay? Tell him that you want to date only. Get it straight. Don't start accepting gifts and presents and all of that. Don't look at him because he's good looking, fine, tattoos everywhere. He can dress good because he might be an abuser behind closed doors. I love y'all. This is the story time ending of the rest of the domestic violence control wheel. Remember, it's all about power and control. Don't let him have power over you, and don't let him control you. If you do, he's the winner. I love y'all. Constance Nunn, 1965 at gmail.com. And if you want to have a consultation with me just for the first month, I'm having $50, charging $50 for an hour. $50 for an hour, sisters and brothers. Okay? Men too. If you're in an abusive relationship with a woman, you also come up murdered and stabbed. $50 for 1 hour. Constance Nunn, 1965 at gmail.com. And I want you ladies to take care of yourself, okay? Read your book. Different Types of Dangerous Personalities, okay? By Joe Navorro. And you'll see why people do these kind of things, including family, in-laws of domestic violence, sisters, brothers, by Joe Navorro. Dangerous Types of Personalities. You can find it on Amazon. I already put it in the videos. You can look at the bottom of the videos and stuff, the book to buy. Study that, ladies, okay? And spread the words about domestic violence. It's getting worse and worse, y'all. Now these men are using knives, stabbing you to death. They are stabbing you to death, okay? Y'all take care. I love y'all. This is Constance.